My mornings are usually calm, quiet, and peaceful. Feeling well rested is an absolute necessity for me. It starts my day right. In everyday life, we each ought to find our pace or routine that keeps us functionally productive without leaving us helplessly burnt out. In my case, being a stay-home gives me the privilege of pacing my day to accomplish my tasks, being mindful of not taking on more than I can bite, but at the same time, achieving the goal of what I refer to as functional productivity. It's the kind that mindfully takes on a given set of specific tasks, tackling them to the best of my ability, giving me a sense of accomplishment for the day without feeling obsessively worked out. Starting my week right gives my Mondays the determining factor of the rest of my week. In how I balance home chores, kids and hubby needs, as well as the business needs. I specifically want to take some things out of the way, and that is mostly home chores like cleaning, laundry, and some self-care, etc., etc. Those being out of the way means I can still encounter them throughout the week, but on a much more smaller scale, which cuts them down to the simple task of just maintenance. In life, I have reflected much on the word balance because I have found myself struggling a lot in that area and hearing, a lot about balance and just trying to find what is balance for me. What does balance mean in my life, in my situation, in my day-to-day? What does balance really mean to me? I've found that we must all learn to define these terms given our individual circumstances. So to me, attaining balance in life is not an act of attaining perfection and having every plan, duty, or task in perfect harmony or equilibrium with the rest of my other life aspects, but rather I have found it to be a personal space of sound mental stability. Being mindful that my wellness is priority and everything else can follow harmoniously after the fact. Self-care and mindfulness of one's well-being is paramount. Every morning, I ritually do a special herbal tea mouth rinse for my gums. I guess it keeps away the bad guys and keeps my gums healthy. It's also a good time to catch up with the world and my messages or emails or WhatsApps and any other business I need to take care of. As a woman who chooses to stay at home and take care of the family, we always need encouragement here and there because it's not a path most people would choose. But if I'm to encourage any woman choosing this path or who is already living this kind of life, I always refer to the Proverb 31 woman. And in that proverb, I find strength. being a woman who has chosen the life of a stay-home to take care of the family, but also to be an entrepreneur, create businesses, because that is the Proverb 31 woman. The Bible says, she is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Many women do noble things, but she surpasses them all. So really for me, that gives me strength that I can be that woman, and I always want to kind of replicate the Proverb 31 woman in my household. She kind of encourages me, and I think it's a verse that just encourages women, and it shows us our strength. There's one more thing I want to talk about, the Proverb 31 woman, but before we get back into there, so usually on Mondays, like at the beginning of the week, I want to fix my hair into the Monday schedule, because that's a part of my life that I want to take out of the way, so that throughout the week I know I'm just maintaining my hair. And that's if it falls on a Monday where I'm supposed to be doing that. Not every Monday I put in a hair schedule, but the Mondays, most especially the weeks where I'm supposed to be doing my hair, I usually would put that on a Monday, because weekends tend to be really busy and it's hard to just fix in, some of these things. So Monday for me is the day like I really do most of these bigger chores of the week for me, so that in the week I'm just maintaining, just moisturizing, just oiling my scalp, just doing the bare minimum. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there that on Mondays I decide to either condition my hair. This time I'm in twists, and basically I just wanted to cleanse my scalp and then moisturize my twists, and then I do a kind of a simple hot oil treatment, which basically I just put my hot oil treatment onto my hair and then just cover, with some kind of shower cap or conditioning cap, and then I'll cover it and it will stay in like for the full day, and I don't bother washing it out. It's okay. So I just leave it in. I do not wash out the oil. Is basically fine. I don't put too much. Yeah, so that's what I do on Mondays, especially when my hair is due for some kind of treatment. Okay. So getting back into the Proverb 31 woman. The Bible also goes ahead to describe her as the woman who not only works inside the home, but she also works outside of her home. Because in a verse, I think it's verse 18 says, she sees that her trading is profitable. The Bible mentions trading. It mentions the word profitable. So you are a woman who is meant to be profitable to your household in a different way, other than just the inside affairs of the household, but also how do you go into the outside affairs of the household so you can become profitable. So she's actually an entrepreneur. She trades and her trading is profitable. So I'm just trying to encourage you right now, if this is the journey you are on, that you can definitely be everything. You can be all kinds of women, You can be that mother, you can be a great wife, you can be a great businesswoman, you can do everything. And I hope you'll be encouraged today that you are more than what you think you are. You're a Proverb 31 woman. And if you can get into those verses and really understand who the Proverb 31 woman, that will help you guide you through this whole process of being a stay-home mom, or the whole lifestyle of being a stay-home mom. I hope you're encouraged by that. Hitting my 40s made me realize that nutrition is key. How I take care of my body, from now until my old age, or whichever years God has me on this planet Earth, that I need to intentionally take care of my body, intentionally take care of what I put into this body. So nutrition is key, and therefore I mind what I put on my plate. I do love my lunch hours. My lunch hours are basically chill time. That's when I put in like some TV time. If I have some series I'm trying to catch up on, that's the time for me. That time is so precious because that's when I really try to rest, relax, chill, and do some things that, I just love to enjoy. And I love definitely to rest, to take a rest and take, a little bit of a chill time and have fun with myself and do things that I love. As the hours go by and I start winding down my day, I just realize how less hours we have in a day. So that's why it's very, very important not to waste time. I've learned to utilize each and every hour of my day and try not to waste time, because there's really no time in the day. Well, this is when I kind of try to dress up for the outside because I need to go run some errands, do a little bit of shopping, groceries, whatever we don't have at home. And then around that time, it will be time to go pick up the kids, bring them back home so they can, relax and rest, and later do some homework and all that stuff. And kind of, we all try to catch up during that time when we're home. Dropping off and picking up our kids from school is the one constant in my life. I have done this from day one, since their very first day of school, and I'm so proud of myself. Being a full-time mother has been one of the greatest accomplishments of my life. It's indeed a privilege, one that I do not take for granted. As I wind down my first day of the week, having set everything in motion to determine the rest of the week, I usually do fixing something to do with business here and there. Usually my Mondays are days where I'm focused mostly on house chores and, doing a few things that I know I'll only build on as the week goes, so that I can be productive when it comes to the business and be able to accomplish the tasks that I set out to accomplish and be effective. So Monday to me is the most important day of the week. If I fail myself on Monday, then I've failed myself throughout the week. So I take Monday seriously, and I do those specific things I know I can only build on as the week goes on. My evening hours are usually purposed towards family time. Carving out family time is essential and a priority. That's usually a very special time, and one that I guard jealously. And here we are. The day has come to an end. It's time to take a rest. Lay down this body, give it the rest it needs, so it can re-energize for tomorrow. Thank you so much for following my Monday. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to talk to you very, very soon. You take care and stay blessed.